Hi guys, good afternoon. Please continue to like, subscribe, share. I hope everybody is doing okay. Yes, I know it's Monday, but hopefully, even though I am like operating at low energy, I'm going for a walk. I feel bloated, I feel awful. So I'm hoping my walk will help me. Also, it's really quite hot in London today. I would have gone for a walk by now, but I was like, let me wait till 4 o'clock. Let the sun go down a bit before I go for that walk. Yeah, guys. So I wanted to quickly just walk through something. You can tell the British media is spiraling and having tantrums and panicking because of Meghan being back on social media. Now, I think we can all agree that while Meghan and Harry were presumably quiet on social media, the British media was giving the space to fill in the gaps for them. They were given the space online and maybe even on some print media to push a certain narrative because who's going to check you, boo? And that was the truth. Let's keep it 500%. They could literally say what they wanted and, they could start a rumor and start building narratives based on that rumor or blatant, complete lies. With Megan coming back on Instagram and beginning to take over and her narrative, you can see every day you continue to see them spiraling because this 5, 6 year, 7, 8, 9 year free for all is coming to an end. And I'm going to show you an example of what I'm talking about. Matt Wilkinson is now on my list because frankly he's a stalker. Him amongst and they are all bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to do one for Daily Mail Royals Trust. Matt Wilkinson is the royal editor of the Sun newspaper. The Sun, if many of I don't know how many of you remember, but Harry took the Sun to court, and earlier this year he was granted judgment. The Sun issued an apology, and he was given an undisclosed financial settlement, and it was fantastic. I think it was fantastic because it killed that narrative of Harry is just litigious and he's wasting money. It's not going anywhere. A stupid narrative because every case Harry has taken to court, he has won. So I don't know why they are, again, this is why we do this, guys. Because if you allow these people to build their narratives without pushing back, they will make you believe that Harry and Meghan are about to get divorced and they are broke. Oh, yes, and the kids are not biologically theirs. So that's why we do what we do. Now, I want you to listen to Matt Wilkinson have a mini spiral and spread a lot of bullshit while having that spiral.
So popcorn. Do what you were doing when you saw that video of Harry and Meghan twerking in the maternity unit, because we expect more of this type of thing. We can reveal today that the Sussexes have sacked 4 of their more established PR staff in what has been described as a bloodbath. Now, these are the UK-based communications director, Charlie Gibson, one of their US-based communications director, Carl Boulier. Also, another communications director who is called Disha Tank has quit, and their social media manager, who has been responsible for much of the social media over the past couple of months, has also gone. What comes in their place? Well, it is the team behind that twerking video. Yes, these are disruptors called Method Communications, a PR firm that revels in finding all sorts of fun things to go on social media and really cause a bit of a scene. They describe themselves as promising game-changing results. They say that they challenge the status quo. They say that they understand what goes viral, what social media influencers need, what people actually really want to watch. They were the ones behind this video that was criticised, but still gained up to 42 million views. So they're sitting there in Montecito thinking, hang on a minute, we're actually getting a viral video here, something that people have been searching for years. Now, this move, this axe, this bloodbath, this getting rid of the 4 established staff that are working in Montecito could potentially horrify the royal family. This modernisation of their PR, more videos in the style of that Santa Barbara one, more pictures, such as the ones where we saw with Harry and Meghan with their children at Disneyland. They're on their way. There will be rolling of eyes, there will be a deep deep breath in Buckingham Palace, just waiting for what comes next. It's a worrying direction. Maybe it's a direction the Sussexes want to go in because they've had so much criticism over the last 6 months. If we think back just this year, everything that has gone wrong for them, it started with a terrible, terrible Vanity Fair article which reignited the bullying claims made against Meghan when she was a working royal. Meghan had a botched rebrand. This used to be American Riviera. All of a sudden it changed to As Ever. We had the reviews of With Love, which I think if anyone has watched it, I think agrees with many of the reviews. It was panned both sides of the Atlantic. Harry's dreadful BBC interview. He stood in front of the cameras and he criticised his father, the royal family and Britain, and he just burnt down the olive branch tree. And then obviously The Sun. We showed pictures of Prince Harry walking randomly up a street in West London, knocking on doors, caught on doorbell camera, looking for a friend while claiming that it was unsafe to be in the UK. The Sussexes seem to blame other people for all their mistakes. They've lost 4 key members of PR. They can pin a lot of things that have gone wrong on them, and they can look to this new company they're working with, Method Communications. They can hail the success of this twerking video. They can hail the success that they perceive of these pictures of them with their children in Disneyland. But when it all goes wrong, as it ultimately will do, who will they end up blaming? They'll have to look at themselves, but that has not happened yet.
Did you hear all of that nonsense? So 100% of everything he said in that video is an utter and complete BS. Is utter and complete bullshit. First of all, we do not know, there is no written confirmation from the Sussexes that they have fired all their team. 1. 2, we do not know the reason that a lot of their team members have left, if as many as have left based on what he said, is because of this new PR team. And even if it is so, Harry and Meghan are building a brand, right? And when you're building a brand, Harry is the CEO of a sustainable travel tech company called Travelist. Meghan is the founder of As Ever business, and they are building a lot of their brand. The As Ever business, for example, is something that will be selling quite a lot online. There's quite a lot of e-commerce there for now. What's wrong with hiring a team of communications people who can help them manage that? I'm not hearing the problem. But this is what I say, guys, that if we do not react to some of the rubbish these people say, they are going to end up rewriting history. They will tell you that up is down and down is up, and you'll believe them, because not many people are going to take the time to sense check what Matt Wilkinson is saying. Not many people are going to be like, oh wow, okay, is this right? No. They don't want you to believe that Meghan and Harry are doing well, because it kills their narrative. The narrative of the Harry is floundering in the Montecito and wants to come back is not going to hold up when you see his businesses making money. The narrative that Meghan is a failure is not going to hold up when she has 42 million people watching her video. That narrative can also be tied into people hate Meghan. Then why are they watching her video? Why does she have 42 million views? How has she been able to grow her social media presence to almost 4 million in less than 5 months? How did As Ever sell out in 45 minutes if everybody hates Meghan? How did her TV show with Love Meghan get 2 seasons right out of the bat if she's a failure? But that's what they do, guys. They come online or on any platform they have, take information and construe it as a bad thing. If you listen to anything that Matt Wilkinson says, every single thing the Sussexes have done in the past, it's cute that he said 6 months when he's been stalking and harassing them for years. If you believe everything they were saying about Harry and Meghan, guys, going back to my previous point, Harry and Meghan are on their way to divorce. Those kids don't belong to them, and their marriage is over, and of course they are poor. So I guess all I'm trying to say is, did you see that this entire nonsense that he just said? Utter and complete garbage. And if you want me to prove to you that Matt Wilkinson is the last person you should be getting any information about the Sussexes, let me show you something. This is Matt Wilkinson. This was during the Invictus games. See that? See Matt? That's Matt right there. Shout out to Deep Brown. Matt Wilkinson went to the Invictus games last year. Sorry, in 2023. And whether he was invited or not, I'm not particularly sure. I'm not playing the video because I don't know if it's copyrighted. But I wanted you to catch him stalking Harry and Meghan while they were at the stands. It would not surprise me at all. Part of the reason why the British press were not allowed anywhere near Harry and Meghan this time around was because of his actions. Because again, look at him, guys. Look at him at the end right there, picking up his phone, taking pictures of them while they are cheering someone. Somebody also see him right there. Someone highlights him here in red. See him? He's crazy. He's a stalker. And if you think about the fact that why are they doing this? It's really very simple. They have their marching orders. If the press cannot tell the British royal family that they need them, if they can't convince them that they need them, they won't survive. So all I'm trying to say is, if nothing else, do not listen to this guy, Matt Wilkinson. He's a stalker. He's a psycho, in my opinion, and he will say anything he needs to say to get clicks. He was also the person that that released Harry's video, called it an exclusive on his page. Matt Wilkinson, if you're seeing this, you are a dick. Guys, please feel free to drag Matt Wilkinson in the chat, and feel free to go on his Twitter and report him. Let me show you his Twitter. Let me show you his Twitter. Yep. This is Matt Wilkinson, guys. Matt Wilkinson's Twitter. Matt's son royal. See him calling Harry's German video exclusive. That's what he's looking for, an exclusive. Reporters like him are dangerous because they will do literally anything to get an up-to-date information about the Sussexes. So hopefully the Sussexes have him on their list. Please continue to like, subscribe, and share, guys. Bye.